Yeah.
But is the mic on?
Yep.
Oh, it is?
Been on.
Fire. Haha. Yeah. Y'all see it. It's Dion. We're here at Cuts and Slices, New York. New location. Check it out. Best pizza in the towns. I'm stamping that right now. But yeah, we back. Pit Walk Session 5. After a whole year of not doing it, we back at it. So shout out New Bedrock. Shout out Barriers. Shout out Cuts and Slices. Shout out myself. And shout out everybody that pulled up. Honestly, this is going to be a fun session. Our subject is going to be State of the World. So I can't wait to dive into that. You know, there's a lot of things going on right now, especially with where we're at in society. And I want us to be able to translate that through the means of photography, through the means of just this being verbal expression, and all types of expression along those lines in different mediums. But yeah, I'm excited. I got my co-conductor Jaylen, who I'm gonna bring over right now, and I'm gonna let him speak his piece. Jaylen. This is my brother, Jaylen Brannon.
Thanks.
Jaylen.
Okay.
Yeah. Got you.
Okay.
Artist name.
Okay.
Artist name. But yeah, we got Jaylen here. Jaylen's gonna be co-conducting with us today. I already expressed that our topic is state of the world. If you want to, give your thoughts on how you feel the state of the world is, or what you think about the state of the world, go ahead. The floor is yours.
I ain't gonna say too much on it. I just know we gotta educate the babies, and as for the state of the world, we about to see it. So let's get into it.
Easy. All right, guys. Look forward to this walk. Honestly, this is the biggest turnout we had so far. So let's get into it. Right now, we're gonna do a live roll call. Yo, everybody. Jaylen. Mario.
Yo.
First off, for everybody here, I want to thank y'all for real for coming. This means a lot. I haven't done this in a whole year. And to have the turnout that we have, where everyone being on the same thought pattern and just wanting to just be here, meet new people, be with your friends, it means a lot to me. The subject of this walk is gonna be the state of the world. So clearly that's pretty broad, but I don't want it to be too intricate. So we're just gonna literally walk, discuss, politic, the whole nine. I'm about to go get y'all disposables now. And then yeah, that's it. But thank y'all for being here, and let's have a fire walk. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I just need you more. That's all I know. Might be that.
So good. It's a good feeling. It's actually a good feeling. Not this one. I think if you really come to New York, it's a lot of start vacation. A lot of people take the summer.
Because people, they get killed with wine by saying the same thing.
The model is I've seen
When people be saying shit and they don't really say that.
Do a session of one.
What kind of camera is that?
RB67, Mamiya.
RB69?
Yeah, it's a medium format.
Wow, that shit looks
It's
whoa,
probably.
wow, what?
Yeah, so,
Oh, I think I've seen one of these recently. Wow.
yeah.
That shit is hard. And you just look down into it before you shoot.
Yeah.
Nice. That's sick. Just tell me where you're from and tell me something defining about your neighborhood.
I'm from St. Louis, so I'm not from New York. Something defining about neighborhoods back in St. Louis, the Midwest in general, they're very communal. You know, a lot of people don't leave outside their neighborhood unless they need like important necessity resources like, you know, groceries and things like that. But for the most part, it's the community. You know, it's a small city. Not much opportunity as far as out here. So the biggest opportunities you're gonna find is gonna be in the community around you. Right?
Yeah, so we here at K&M. Shout out K&M, man. One of the best in the business. Supporting me. We appreciate you guys. Now we're about to get the walk started. So come along with us, talk with us, walk with us, and let's see what we see.
Peace. So tell me where you're from and tell me something defining about your neighborhood or where you're from.
Okay. So I was born and raised in New York, between the Bronx and Harlem, everything in between. So I say I'm from Uptown. And the defining feature of Uptown, I would say music. From jazz and the Harlem Renaissance to hip hop, taking off in the South Bronx and Harlem. I would definitely say that music is a defining feature of where I'm from. Most definitely. So these darks are really dark in the camera, but what happens is, depending on if you're shooting in, so for photos we got JPEGs and we got raw images. You know about that? Okay, I think these are raw. Okay, you shoot in raw, so that means that anything that's in those shadows can easily get boosted up.
I would have brought my VHS, but I really didn't want the video.
They just fixed the, so they have the RV ones now too. It's on.
I see it. Yo, bro, you know what? Shit, what is this called right here? What the fuck?
This is an immersion RC. But
Immersion RC?
Yeah, but they sell this. You gotta get this wire from like a specific person. You can get it from a guy named Assortment or fucking this other dude, Dangy Cam. So look, like, see my shit. So like it's.
Let me take a picture of that. Yeah. No, this is crazy. What is this though? This is kind of like.
It's a VHS.
That's a VHS?
Yeah.
It take tape?
Yeah, this takes tape, but it's tapeless. So I have it tapeless.
Holy shit.
So.
It take what, high 8?
Yeah, video it.
No, I had 22. But you might be coming to meet us down here. Oh, 22. It's okay. Everybody's rushing. I know, I'm trying to shoot though. Excuse me.
What's all y'all?
It's okay. It's all right.
Is everybody literally have the same idea? All right, that's fine.
My name's Bria. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. The defining part about my neighborhood is that it hasn't been affected by gentrification yet. So it's extra and ultra black.
Ah, okay. You want to go a little bit more into that?
Oh, yeah. I would say because I've been born and raised in Brooklyn and had experiences in multiple areas of Brooklyn, like going to dance class, different after-school programs. It's very unfortunate how Brooklyn has become less and less black and how our people in Brooklyn have been pushed off to other boroughs or been forced to go down south because they can't afford to stay where they're living, or they've been misled to sell their homes because they think it's a great offer, but it's not the best offer for other people to come in and take over our neighborhoods.
Right.
I finished this
This is
roll.
so lightweight.
It's a good one, right? A good little headset. All right. All right, I'll fill it up later. At least I finished the roll.
That's dope. You gonna shot a whole roll?
I know, I was doing a little too much. Hi.
Hi. So can you tell me your name, where you're from, and tell me something defining about your neighborhood?
Okay, so my name's Melissa. I'm from Bushwick, which is in Brooklyn. A defining thing about my neighborhood, I feel like Bushwick right now is very popular, especially people like in their 20s and 30s, because it's fun. It's known for like all the dive bars and all the fun things that it can offer. But originally, before gentrification, it was predominantly Spanish. So it's honestly one of the best places to go to if you want authentic Spanish food, especially Puerto Rican cuisine and things like that. And I just feel like that's just something that's a part of Bushwick that many people don't know because it's known for other things now, like the dive bars, the party scenes and stuff like that. It could be a little skeezy at times too, but I feel like all in all, like Bushwick has that authentic Spanish type of feel in Brooklyn. And yeah, I love it. It's my home. I've lived there all my life, so totally recommend.
Lovely, lovely.
Big thank you to this man.
Right.
Big thank you to this man, my brother. Appreciate you 100 grand. Crazy. Come on. Come on. It's like, hold on, where?
I'm just ready to see, you know.
What's gonna come of it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's a serious camera, yo.
Y'all got some more crazy shit than I got going on. Some of these cameras, fucking ridiculous.
Sure, I got it, cause I'm taking a class right now, so like they giving them out.
I got it dark right now because
Great artists do shit like that.
Nah, bro. But the reason that shit broke my head.
How would you define the state of the world?
Right now, we're defining the state of the world as a free fall, both social and cultural, because we have access to everything, yet at the same time, access to nothing.
I think we're doing great right now. Of course, we could do better, but we can do better. There's a lot of fucked up things going on. They will get resolved eventually. It's just, I don't think we should stress everything. Not everything should be stressed. Is that a great answer?
That's good. And how do you think the state of the world is reflected in your work?
Well, I'm kind of negative, so I kind of tend to gravitate towards the chaos of things, as a lot of people do. But I hope to kind of focus on the happier things, and hopefully that shows in the future of my work.
Word.
Fuego. Like your aspect on the state of the world.
Yeah.
Facts. I think I can go.
Yes, you're right.
Word. I think a lot of people are lazy right now, and it's a lot of misinformation being spread. I think we're doing fast food art right now, and people not really sitting with the work. But I think we need to dine in. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to dine in with the work, sit with it for a little bit, reflect. I think work needs to compel people to do something. I think photos should compel you to do something. That's what I'm out here trying to do.
Okay. And how does the state of the world reflected in your art?
I think how the state of the world reflects in my art is I'm just out here trying to inform the babies, you know what I'm saying? Inform their parents. We were kings, but we also weren't kings. You know what I'm saying? We need to know both sides of the story. I'm out here showing both sides. Facts.
Anything to say about that?
Looking out.
Mic check. No, honestly, I completely agree. We do have to inform the babies of the world, the young minds of the world, the minds that's coming up after us. That's how I view. I always think about things that are not just like for me. I always think about the people that are like either looking towards me or even the people that are like up ahead. And when I say up ahead, I don't mean that in the like satirical sense. I mean that in the knowledge sense. I always think of those that know more than me, but also what I could teach them. And then when it comes to reflecting the state of the world in our art, I'm not even just going to use myself. I think it's just very important to capture just like rawness. Everything should be raw. Everything should be felt from the soul. I had someone a little earlier during the walk, he was asking me about how I feel about the integration of like AI and how does that reflect in the work. And even with that, I was just getting at the fact that just like soul is lost, and we have to continue to like bridge people together, which is so important, so vital to Pit Walks and what we do. and just continue to show that it's cool for us to get our thoughts out and that all of our thoughts are valuable. Nothing that we do is invaluable. So that's my piece on that.
Oh nah, see that's why they're gonna be like, yo, I want you to define the state of the world for me, and then tell me how the state of the world is reflected in your art.
That's crazy because I wouldn't even say that I make art, to be honest. But yeah, I would define the state of the world as the reality that you experience and the reality that you don't. Because there's only so much that we see throughout our own life, but there's so much that goes on outside of our little bubbles, and all of that encompasses reality regardless of the things that only you see. So that's why it's important to gain perspective from other people so that you gain a clearer and more comprehensive picture of the state of the world. How that expresses itself through my photography is I take pictures of things that some might consider unsightly, or things that some would just walk past every day, and really don't give that much empathy towards. But I think it's important to pause and appreciate the experiences that everyone has, whether they're good or bad, you know what I mean? Because it all represents the world that we live in, and it illuminates the things that we need to work on, because there's certainly work to be done here. You feel me? So, state of the world. Peace.
I define the state of the world as free take, free give state of the world at the moment. Whatever you put yourself out there to do, you're gonna either get it or you're not gonna get it. It's how much you want to dedicate yourself to it. The way I express state of the world through my work is my photography. I shoot day to day of what's going on and how people express themselves. I feel like the best way to express yourself is to get by, and the way that this war and other stuff that's going on in the world, you got to do what you got to do to express yourself to, continue to have peace. By emotions, through my art, you can see emotion and a story through the picture. Each photo I take is another story of the experience I'm living or someone else living, or the environment. You can see what happened in the past, the present, or what's going to happen in the future.
Define the state of the world.
State of the world right now, pretty chaotic. A lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts. Just what you make it right now is the state of the world.
How does the state of the world reflected in your art?
It's not really reflected. It's basically my eye right now, what's going on. Just whatever I really want to make it. So normally like photo walks like this, I'm like depicting what's going on at that moment. I'm more of a capture the moment kind of guy right now. I try to like figure out what's going on, figure out how I could portray it through my style, my editing, my looks, my inputs, my influence on stuff like that. I caught car crashes on film. I've caught like fires, you name it, I did it. Just stuff like that. Just trying to show people what I'm seeing during the day. My name is Smooth. Go by Smooth Day on IG. Davon in real life. If you know me, you know me. That's me right there. Photographer, hat designer, just jack of all trades for the most part.
One.
And
Two. And photograph. I pray, man.
Did you mind answering the question for me?
I'm not good speaking, man. My English is very bad.
Do you want to speak
your language? He's only going to ask how you feel about the state of the world.
State of the world? Oh my God, man.
That's all he's going to ask you.
State of the world, man. They're killing babies. How can we be happy with what we really do in life if we see kids getting bombed and murdered? I love what I do, but I could not be totally happy right now because of the genocide. That's all I want to say, man.
Let me get one of you.
Love it.
I'm gonna Venmo you.
Okay. Love it.
It's in my box.